What's love, Libra? Welcome to the Star Seeking channel. This is your love reading for Venus in Virgo. Venus is in your 12th house called Virgo, and so you may have a lot of love on your subconscious mind. I'll be using my I Ching Oracle to refine a nice message for you and get you going until November 8th when Venus goes into your sign. All right? So I hope you're ready for this. Feel free to like what you love and love what you like and leave what you don't. Okay, Libra? I hope everything is going so well for you. And I know that it is. Okay, there's been a lot of eclipsing and planetary transits in Libra. So I know there's a lot going on. But let's listen to the love message that we get today. And then I think everything will be just fine. All right? Let's see what's going on here. All right. I'm going to give this one more shuffle and then we're going to cut the deck. We'll get started with your message. It's time for Libra's love message. Let's see here. All right. On the bottom of the deck, Sun in Libra. Sun in Libra. I hope you can hear me better. I just heard it. Okay. Thought we were doing fine. Okay. Sun in Libra. So your love life is coming together. Let's find out what else is going on. Okay. See here. Okay, so you may have been going through a little suffering, okay, from an intimate meeting or something. But you know what? Everything is going to be okay. Let's see here. Let's get to it. Gonna lay these cards out for you here and get a good story for you. See what the prediction is for you. Everything's looking good, just so you know. It's all about love, Libra, you know. It's all about the mindset of love for us Libras. Okay? It's nothing about, there's nothing we can't handle. Okay? There's nothing that we should allow ourselves to feel bad for long over, you know? It's all about just going with the flow, especially when you know that these are going to be, that Venus is going to be coming in to Libra on the 8th of December, okay? That's what's going on. But so the sun is always shining, okay? Keep in mind that the sun is always shining, okay, for you, Libra, all right? Now, it's starting out, there's a little bit of suffering. You might be going through a little bit of a gloomy time right now, Libra, but it's okay. I got 111 on the clock, okay? So it's going to be okay. It's all about like before, like I keep reminding you that Venus is in Virgo. Okay, Virgo is in your subconscious mind. Okay, so it's also the home of like where they say it's the home house of self undoing. Okay, so now you're figuring out a way to get things to go well for you. Okay, you're coming from a place of an intimate meeting. Okay, uh, you may have had some, been close with someone in some way. You know, it could have been intimacy. With sexual intimacy, or it could have just been in general closeness. Okay, it could have been anything like that. But those things, unless you can develop a true love relationship and a true connection, okay, those things are just, they're like practice for the real thing. Okay, and you know what? It's time for you to be around people who can help you lift up your spirits. Okay? It's like someone who will generally love you for you. Okay? Now, that could be a friend or someone who really does love you. Okay? To bring your spirits back up. Okay? Now, look, sometimes when you love someone else, okay, they might be neutral, okay? They might be neutral. They may be someone that, like in passing, but that doesn't make it as if there's something wrong with you because they are in a different place with you, Libra, all right? Libras have a tendency to justify love, okay? And we have a tendency to love faster than someone else because we see through people. We can see their love side, okay? So I just want to let you know that you're not inaccurate, but just sometimes people aren't ready to love, and they will share a little bit of closeness with you, but it doesn't mean as much to them, okay, as it does with you, and generally speaking, okay? So keeping your mind in a place where you're in a conflicted, situation where you think it should be one thing and someone else should be thinking it's the same thing. That's not like typical unless perhaps you're with another Libra, because we are about relationships, okay? When it comes to relationships, it takes two and they have to relate. And that's where Libras have a tendency to compromise in that. Okay. You'll say, oh, well, they'll show it eventually and they didn't really mean it this way. Okay. But really, when people, I've said this before, when people show you who they are, that's who they are. Okay. That's exactly who they are. If you could grasp that, that will help you in all of your future relationships and set you free. You'll be swinging like you're free, like you'll feel like a child. Remember when you were little and you used to jump off the swing when it would get so high? Well, now you've been through so many relationships that you're afraid to jump off. Okay? The swing used to be so fun, okay? But now you're afraid that if you jump off, you'll hurt yourself. Okay? Okay, but now it's time for you to realize you can only hurt yourself. When it comes to other people, they don't really hurt you. You're a sword sign, okay? You're a sword sign. So you're either smoothing the frosting on the cake or you're cutting them off. And that's your power. That's how you weigh things out, okay? It's weigh things out in your favor. You are the scale, Libra. Okay. You are the scale. Okay. You have the courage to love, but you have to have the courage to accept that things may not go right at all just as well. Okay. You must accept that things may not go well, but having the courage to love is honorable. It's truly honorable if you think about it. Like, being vulnerable with someone, most of the time, to tell yourself the truth, most of the time they can't believe it. They're like, you really do? You really, I don't believe you feel that way. And you treat them with honor because you're in harmony with love naturally, okay? Intuitively, okay? That is your energy, Libra. So no matter what, these people, you have to know that you are the prize, okay? You're the one who's going to take the courage to love, all right? Now, look, when it comes to waiting for someone, oh, they're going to love me in this time. Or if I do this, they're going to love me. If I smile all the time they see me, that's going to let them know that I love them. Okay, that's going to show them a positive side of me that is going to make them all of a sudden turn around and be exactly who I think they should be or who I see them as. People have their own issues, Libra. Okay? Know that people have their own issues. And when they have their own issues, it's up to them to open up. Okay? You're ruled by Venus, so you don't have a problem with love. It's the challenge that Libras have is allowing people to not love, allowing them into a place where they actually just don't deserve. They may not deserve, okay? But you do have to keep on playing the game. Keep your mind on the game of love. Keep yourself fun in love. Keep it light until it turns out right. All right? Keep your sense of humor. When you're losing your sense of humor, Libra, that is not the one for you, okay? When you can't figure out what to wear because you always can coordinate your clothing, that is not the one for you. Impress yourself and be impressive for someone to see that instead of thinking that I have to be impressive to them or for them, or when I'm around them, I have to impress them. This is what's going to liberate you. That's what's going to liberate you in all of your relationships. When you love yourself, okay? Liberation is about you saying, I'm finally myself. See me, love me, for me, not some, fake, costume I wear, okay? That's only going to make you feel like you've been betrayed or go through phases of jealousy when they don't see all that you've put in to get out of it. All right? This is a time right now where it's a season where you go through these kind of love situations in your mind so that when Venus comes right into Libra, all of a sudden you're like, what the heck was I thinking? What the hell was I thinking? It's time for a new beginning. Who am I? I am Libra. You must not know about me. All of a sudden you're looking, and this is you right now, okay? This is you right now, because the 12th house is your subconscious mind, okay? Now the swan is a representative of Venus, believe it or not, and the swan is looking deep into the subconscious mind. The water is representing the darkness of the subconscious mind, and they're seeing love, okay? Now I don't know if you can see it really well, but that moon is pink. There is love inside you, but this love right now and in this season is for you. It's a time for you to develop your heart for yourself, Libra, because trust and believe. Put some love on that. When it comes into Libra, give or take a few days, you're going to start feeling better, and that better is going to be in confidence. Okay, it's going to be in courage. It's going to be in expression, your personality, all of that stuff, because your ruling planet will be in your sign, and things are going to get so much better. You're going to be feeling like falling in love with all that you are. And when you fall in love with yourself, your very self, okay, from head to toe, okay, in and out, okay, you're going to love your eyes. You're going to love your lips. You're going to love your nose. You're going to love your hands. You're going to love your arms. You're going to love your feet. You're going to love your chest. You're going to love your stomach. Every part of you, when you get to this, through this phase, you will not be criticizing yourself, okay, by the end of this phase. All right. So just keep that in mind and know that that's what's making you feel better progressively. Okay. You'll feel like falling in love. And then that's when, if you are ready for a relationship because you found out, wait a minute, let me throw all of those issues off that have been carrying me or been sticking to me for the past, let's say, 6 months. Because remember, Venus was in Leo, I think it was like 4 months. Okay. So just think about it like this. You're going to find a way to all of a sudden realize that you have value. You're precious. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're creative. Money is going to be coming back to you. It's going to be for you. And you're going to be able to use it wisely this time, because you're going to say, listen, when I had everything last year, I wasn't doing everything that I needed to do, but I've learned so much this year that now I know that Venus, I'm going to pay attention to what happens when Venus comes into my actual sign on the 8th of November, and I'm going to see if I'm really connected with this universe, and that's going to show me that there is a God, because your glyph for the zodiac is as above, so below. Okay? So you're ordained. You're in between all of the signs. You're the balance of all the signs. You're the jump off for love in relationships. So of course you're going to be cultivating yourself right now. That's all. You're in a phase of cultivation. You're analyzing what love is to you and for you, and what makes you feel good. Okay? Now look. It's all about cohesion and to be in love. Okay? This is your final card. Look at this. It's two lovebirds that met, and they're sharing love. This is what you have to look for. Look at this. Okay, you saw me shuffle the cards. You saw all this stuff. This is your story. Look forward to a positive ending. Keep the end in mind. Keep the end in mind. Let's see here. Let's get some emotional help for you here. Let's get some emotional messages for Libra here. Universe, I love you. I got this one. Feel it? Okay. Souls that belong together will always find their way back together. I don't know who this is for, okay? But just know that souls that actually belong together always find their way back. Other than that, do not sit around and wait for them. Remember, you got this one. You're like, eventually they shall return. I know. And I'm saving all of my love for you. No, 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 no. You're saving your love for you. You're storing it up. You're cultivating your love. You're becoming better. You're becoming greater. You're allowing yourself to be valid in your own world and in your own life, okay? And know that you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. You will meet your own soulmate, okay? That's two. That's two on the soulmate thing. So you may have been suffering. You may have been low on the totem pole to yourself, but maybe not to someone else. They're just in a position where they're not quite there yet for their own issues. There's no reason for you to take the blame, Libra. Okay, now you are moving into a steady and reliable, moving onto a steady and reliable path. Okay, you're just getting all your shastanky together. Okay, you're on a steady and reliable path. Okay, now you know I said all that before. Okay, look, 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 look. Now listen to this. You want a person who comes into your life by accident, but stays on purpose. Okay, you don't want just anybody. Okay, you want someone who comes into your life on accident, meaning organically. Okay, a lot of people are doing this social media thing and they think they're meeting a real person. Everybody on social media has to put up an image to be more enticing to that to who they want to be attracted to them. And you have to give that credit. Everybody's watching reality TV. Okay? Reality TV is still scripted. They have to turn up, they have to exaggerate, they have to do everything for it to sell on TV. All of the movies, they're scripted. They're making it so that you have to think that everything is romanticized, or a problem that is totally horrible can be solved by just turning it into something mushmash. All right? You have to realize that. Catch yourself with that. Let's get some tarot with you here. I got my little baby Tom right here. Let's see. Tell me something for the Libras here. Tell me something good. What kind of love does Libra need to know about? What message? Ooh. That's my little baby there. Okay. Maybe there's nothing coming from here. Okay. Okay, we got nothing for you here. Let's see. Is there anything you want me to know for the Libras universe? Okay. That's it. Look, Libra. Let me tell you something. There's so much going on in our lives right now. We just had the Libra eclipse. We just had, like, that was major. There was a Pluto square, okay, in Capricorn. So that really means focus on your ambitions. Analyze everything that you're studying right now. All the books that you want to read those, okay? Be smart. Allow yourself to love yourself through and through. That way, when you meet someone, you'll have your shastanky together. Okay, you won't need so much help. All those support and things like that are really wonderful to a Libra. It's more that you love to be independent And then all of a sudden, you'll let somebody help you when the time is right. So just feel good. Just feel good about yourself. Okay. They're not giving us anything in this Torah. That's your message, Lyra. I hope that this touches your heart and fills your soul with so much love and gets your mind together so that everything you're doing, it ended with the Empress. Okay. It ended with the Empress. That's funny. Okay. Oh my goodness. And you got, look, on top of that, you got Jupiter and Libra right there. So focus on the benefits. Keep your mind on what's beneficial in your life and keep everything about you, okay? This represents Venus, okay? Devoted. Give yourself self love so that you can overflow. That's the whole thing. You want to self love until you overflow. Suffering only lasts for a little while, okay? But joy comes in the morning. And your message started out with the sun, okay? But let the sun shine on you, okay, and give you life. Rejuvenate your heart, your mind, your soul, and you're going to be ready. Just keep in mind, put it in your phone, date it in your phone that Jupiter is going to be in your sign on the 8th of November, okay? And things are going to get better, 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 better. I promise. I love you. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for stopping by again. All right, like, comment, and subscribe. Remember that part. Always remember that. All right.